Yo, YouTube, what's crackin' like a jack of smacking? It's Waffle Man with a video, and the New York Knicks have signed Courtney Lee. 4 years, $48 million. I think is a great contract. It's only about $12 million a year, but it's probably gonna start out around $10 million a year. So he's gonna make $48 million over the course of 4 years, fully guaranteed. So Joakim Noah is guaranteed for 4 years. Courtney Lee is guaranteed for 4 years, and all these players of the Knicks are, about 30 years old. I think Courtney Lee is like 29, 30. Joakim Noah is like 30, 31. Melo's obviously 32, and Derrick Rose right now is 27. Porzingis is like 20 right now. So overall, it's a good veteran starting lineup, and Porzingis is already on the path, in my opinion, to greatness. Now, reports said we were trying to get Dwayne Wade. Knicks were interested in Dwayne Wade. Wade was interested in other teams because Miami offered him $10 million a year, which is pretty much a slap in the face for what Dwayne Wade has brought to that organization. But now that the Knicks are out of the equation, I don't think Dwayne Wade is going anywhere, man. I mean, think about it. Would Dwayne Wade really end his career in a Bucks uniform? Would he really end his career on the Mavericks, the Nuggets, the Bulls? Why would he end his career in any other place? Now, the Knicks made sense because the Knicks had Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony and Dwayne Wade, they're close friends. The Knicks are big. It's New York. It's the Big Apple, Madison Square Garden. Who wouldn't want to play here? Who wouldn't want to finish their career in the blue and orange? Not only that, but we have Joakim Noah and Porzingis and Derrick Rose already. So adding Wade to that group of players, that will be a playoff team, a contending title team, in any way possible. But we went with Courtney Lee. I'm glad we went with Courtney Lee instead of Eric Gordon, because Eric Gordon only played 29 games last season, and Eric Gordon, although he had some all-star capabilities before and he scored 15 points per game, Eric Gordon is not the type of player we need. Courtney Lee brings defense, and he brings a three-point shot to the game, and he's not a selfish player, man. He doesn't need the ball in his hands, and he's a very gritty type of guy, man. I love Courtney Lee. He's always one of my favorite players in 2K to get as a silver or in a league or anything like that, because he's always so valuable at what you could use him for. So overall, it's a great signing, great for his price, because think about this. The cap space goes up every year. Next year, it's going to go up to about $110 million. So Courtney Lee's contract isn't even going to be that much. Courtney Lee's contract at that time is going to be amazing. He's so in Joakim Noah. So next season, it's going to be when the Knicks can really make some noise, because they're going to have Joakim Noah under contract. They'll have Courtney Lee under contract at great values. They'll have Carmelo at a great value, because Carmelo's price is not even going to be max anymore. You see Mike Conley making $30 million. Mike Conley is making more than Carmelo Anthony. Nicholas Batum is making more than Carmelo Anthony right now. So Melo's price contract right now is at a good value. And you still got Porzingis on his rookie contract, so that's going to be great. So let's say if Derrick Rose doesn't work out, we got point guards like Westbrook out there. Chris Paul is going to be out there, which could be lit next season. And of course, we'll see what happens with Dwayne Wade. But as of right now, Courtney Lee is going to be in the starting lineup. So a starting lineup of Rose, Lee, Melo, Porzingis, and Noah is going to be great defensively, in my opinion. And it's going to be a fun season, man. This is definitely one of the best starting lineups I think we've ever had. Since that 2012 or 2011 season when we won 54 games. And think about that. Think about that roster compared to this roster. I mean, Raymond Felton, Jason Kidd, Melo, I think it was Amari. Not sure. Well, I think actually Melo was at the 4. He played the 4 that season. So I think it was Raymond Felton, Jason Kidd, and either Iman Shumpert or Ronnie Brewer. Then Carmelo Anthony and Tyson Chandler. So when you look at that lineup, Felton versus Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is better. Jason Kidd versus Courtney Lee. Well, Jason Kidd at the time was a very pivotal part of that team. He was very important to that team. His leadership, his veteranship. He also had a three-point shot, which was crazy. But Courtney Lee kind of brings that to this team as well. So Courtney Lee probably better defender than Jason Kidd, and the three-point shot is there. So yeah, I think Courtney Lee's better at this time of his career. And then you look at the small forward position, Iman Shumpert versus Carmelo Anthony. Well, Carmelo Anthony's better. Then the power forward position, we got Porzingis versus Melo at the time, but Porzingis is growing, so Porzingis is better than Iman Shumpert, so that's there. And Tyson Chandler versus Joakim Noah, well, to me at that time, they're almost kind of the same. They're both all-stars, but I think Joakim Noah is going to bring something that the Knicks lead in a long time. So I think this starting lineup right here is better than the team that won 54 games. The only problem with this starting lineup or with this team is that we're talking about the starting lineup. We're not talking about the bench. You gotta remember that Knicks team was deep as well. I mean, you had J.R. Smith coming off the bench. You had Pablo Prigioni coming off the bench. You had Steve Novak coming off the bench. You had Kenyon Martin, Rasheed Wallace. I mean, the list goes on and on. But the problem for this team now is the bench. Can we get some bench depth with this team? We got Langston Galloway, sure. Lance Thomas is another guy we got. But that's two guys we have to sign, which I like Langston Galloway. And I like Lance Thomas was playing good until he got injured. He was playing great. He actually had a shot. He was very consistent with his shot. He was probably one of the most viable players in the NBA. That's why he had a lot of suitors in free agency, because at the time he was playing really, really good. And also, we still got Justin Holiday from the Bulls, which I think is going to be a fine addition. So what we need now is, I think we need to upgrade at least another backup guy. Someone's going to bring in the ball and score the basket. And we need some backup big, man. I know we got Marshall Plumlee playing in the Summer League, but I think we need a little bit more than that. Hopefully Phil Jackson could do something with that $4 million we have left. But leave your thoughts in the comment section what you think about that starting lineup. If you think that starting lineup is better than our 2011-2012 team with Raymond Felton, Jason Kidd, Shumpert, Melo, and Tyson Chandler, and what the Knicks should sign in order to make this roster better, because I'm hearing Kevin Durant could come to the Celtics, and that could be a problem for the Knicks. But yeah, man, I mean, as long as the Knicks compete and get at least to the top 4 seed, man. I mean, I have big ambitions for the Knicks this year. We got to, man. We got to make it to the top 4 seed. Otherwise, we're never going to win. Not as long as LeBron James is in the East, but leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'm off for now. Peace.